parking lots that misdirect. I can't squeeze my mind between the lines and box up my thoughts. I dreamed of the pops I never knew. Did he look like me, and how did he walk? How did he talk, and why did he leave his little girl fatherless to crush beats on pavement and blackened concrete? Skid marks on upside down dreams. Mary Poppins and My Fair Lady, that just doesn't seem real to me. Can't get over the rainbow, too cold in the desert. Sunbeams telling lies behind scenes. Wallpaper hiding art, despair to tricky things. Madness on eclipse of harvesting moonlight. Plowed and pulled in all directions. Between rhythm and rhyme interludes or unsung preludes on steroids. Looking for my hero. I'm just looking for my hero. Have you seen my hero? So sweet.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.iamenough365.com.
Hey, it's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. You can say it too.
Queen.
We got the bass. Oh my God. Okay. So, welcome everybody. We have a live studio audience. Where they at? Where you at? Yes. Woo, that was kind of scary. Okay, we'll do that again, but not right now. Okay. So, just welcome y'all. Thank you. This is an interesting show because this is an interesting time. This is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter, and I just want everybody to know that your dreams still matter even in the midst of chaos. Okay, can we say that?
Yeah.
Yes,
can we say that, especially in the midst of chaos? And I got, of course, my two beautiful co-hosts to my left.
This will be your
left.
left.
My left and my right. My left and my right. Okay, so to my left, I have author Chimia Hill-Burton. And to my right, I have the wonderful, famous
Chef Antonio.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Well,
no,
I
know. I have
to
say it. Chef Antonio L. Smith. Okay. So, guys, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, how you doing? I am author Shonny Hill-Burton. And, we on here again trying to make it,
No, we ain't trying, girl.
We're making it do what it do.
We're making it do what it do.
Yeah. And she's so modest. She has a beautiful book coming out.
Yes. Beautiful Hero, the Infringed Heart.
Yes. And this is what, 4?
This will be the fourth book.
Third. So can we get a woo woo?
Yes.
Whoop whoop and all that good stuff.
Ding. Yes. And Chef, you made it back safely from your trip.
Yes, made it back safely. I love going home. I love coming back even better. I love my family, but I love my family. I need that. I love my family.
Did you have the woo-saw when you got back?
I had the woo-saw. I had to have a drink, and I had a double woo-saw.
Okay.
I love my grandmother to death. I really do. This woman got mad because I didn't want to use her OnStar GPS. Yes, I'm telling the world. She said, use my beep, 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 beep. That's why I got the beep, 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 beep for her. I'm like, dang, Granny, what you getting confrontational for? Just GPS.
She was mad at you.
Boy, she was hotter than fish grease.
Oh, no.
I couldn't wait to get out that car over GPS.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get, right, I was about to say, you got to give the elderly a pass because, I know Chef looking at me like, whatever.
I just couldn't wait to get out the car and get on the plane because I wasn't going to say nothing. Mouth closed.
That's right.
I stopped getting beatings at 15 because I know I keep my mouth closed.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn because you know what? Like they say, you are never too old to catch one from them elderly.
And I was just like, I'm finna catch one on this plane. Y'all have a great day.
So
I couldn't wait, but I had a good time.
okay, how was the weather?
The weather actually was pretty good. I got snow.
You went to
the
Flint,
first 2 days.
y'all might not made.
Well, I went home
You
from
gotta
Michigan,
tell them
so
you
I
guys-
went home to Flint. Had to say, lady rest my cousin. She passed away from cancer. So that was the only thing that I had to go home for. And I don't go home too often unless I really have to. But yeah, I had to go home and do that. And
Okay.
I'm glad to be back.
Okay.
I wanted to do cartwheels and backflips when I got back. But
Wow, that's pretty serious.
yeah, because
That's
after the
pretty
third day,
serious.
I'd be ready to come home.
Yeah, it's something about being home. You know, even though you go places and then it's nothing like coming back home and
Right.
being in around your own stuff and your own
Own
bed and
peace of mind.
own peace of mind. Yeah, that's
Peace
good.
of mind.
Peace of
He
mind.
said it again.
He said it 4 times now. 3
like-
times be the limit, but you like took it one extra.
We
Peace
needed the.
of
He said
mind.
we needed
Can-
the remix.
Right. Can the church say peace of mind?
Peace of
Peace
mind.
of mind.
Thank you. Okay.
Amen.
Amen.
But I had a good time. I'm glad to be back amongst all my friends and peoples and stuff.
Okay.
And, I spoke about y'all a lot at home. So
Well, that's good. We so glad to see you. And you know, we had an APB out looking for you because we couldn't find you on Facebook. And you know, we had to put in the call. We called Lakeisha. She confirmed that everything was okay. You was just put in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
I said, well, do we need an attorney? Because I know when I got in Facebook jail, I needed an attorney to get me out, but. I was gonna say we could dig up Johnny Cochran or somebody.
So somebody could have came and got me out. I got 20 more days, people.
Woo,
20 more days.
20 more days,
Sound like
chef.
all the time.
And you know, they usually when they put me in jail on one page, I usually go to my other 2 backup pages.
Yeah,
Just
they
so I
they
can-
shutted you all the way down.
Boy, Facebook shut me down. They said we ain't playing with you this time, boy.
Wow. Because, I was put in Facebook jail not too long ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't go on other people's pages, but I could go
In your
on my
messenger.
pages, the ones that I created. So the ones you created, they won't even let you go on
I
them?
can go on there, but I can't post.
Wow. What did you do, Chef?
Let's just say I posted a picture that I shouldn't have posted.
I want to see this picture.
Yeah.
Can you text it to me?
Yeah,
I
I
sure
want to
can.
see it too.
And in my
Inquire
defense,
minds
I don't
wanna
think
know.
the picture
Was that inappropriate?
was that inappropriate.
Okay.
Because they say it goes against their community standards. But in my defense, Mark, wherever his last name is, Mark, you tripping, brother, you tripping against your community standards. You got to up your game a little bit,
Well-
especially with something that y'all made.
Yeah, well, the Facebook has changed so much to where I heard that it's just bots doing everything, and if they even hear a word,
Click.
it's over with. I know I got shut down for something, and it wasn't even. It was just a word that they took it out of context.
Context, and it's like, hey, Wanda.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, okay,
Got
then.
red flagged.
Got red flagged in a minute. So
Red flag.
that's why, again, I always say we have to create our own platforms. We have to build our own communities to where we don't have to rely on one source of communication.
True that. True
You
that.
know, so that's what we have to do. It brings me to the point of why we're in independent studios such as Status Network.
right.
We don't have to follow the guidelines and regulations of the national broadcasting news. But because we interact with them, they will shut us down.
They will.
Yeah, so we have to watch our beep beep beeps and our leap leap leaps and all that extra
Well,
stuff.
I don't know. It's the funny. Facebook is a tricky thing. Social media is tricky because now I seen a girl on Instagram with no clothes on. Oh yeah. And I'm
Instagram's
like,
different.
so that's
then
different.
you wanna
But
lock
then
my
they
page
on
out.
Facebook too. I seen the same thing on Facebook.
Half naked,
No,
all the way naked,
all the way
and they locked me
camel
out.
toe and
Boy,
everything,
oh,
just
Lord.
out there,
Out
and
there for the world to see.
So I'm like,
What's her name on Facebook? No, just kidding.
I knew he was gonna ask. I knew. I waited.
yeah. So that's the thing. But we got this. We have this the C virus going on right now. I was in a meeting earlier today. I did brunch talk with Tara Seals. And it was an interesting conversation. It was a lot of stuff that we talked about, but one thing that burns in my heart is the fact that we're talking about one part of it, but then we're not talking about what we can do to protect ourselves and be healthy. So that's some of the discussion that we're going to have today with just the not even the prevention end, but how we supposed to be detoxing on a regular basis, cleansing our blood, certain herbs, certain things, even to where, like you said, peace of mind. If you are in a situation that doesn't give you peace of mind, that makes you more susceptible to a lot of stuff too.
Stress, high
stress,
blood pressure,
yeah,
all that good stuff.
So right, so we have to really take. This is now. I think this is a beautiful time for everybody to take an evaluation, self-evaluation. Look at yourself and say, what do I truly need to be focused on within myself, on all areas of the spectrum, because this situation that's going on now, we can't control. You can't control whether the bank opens or not. You can't control whether the courts open, whether, National Guard come or not. You can't control any of that. And I just feel like it's just so much fear being wrapped around everything. And it's really, we're really isolating our thinking, not just our being. What do you think?
We do live in a fear-driven world, to where fear drives a lot of people and stuff. And like I say, it's a cleansing. They're trying to get rid of us every 10 years or 4 years. There's some type of infectious disease coming out. We had Ebola. We done had, Lord Jesus, it's been a bunch of them we done had. And I think it's just a cleansing every 5 or 10 years. Starts off in China, as always, where 1 billion people they have, and they want to get rid of some of the people, so it's natural genocide cleansing.
Well, China used to throw babies away.
Yeah.
So they just throw them right in the river, like, oh, this not a boy.
Toss it.
Toss it.
Just like the Romans used to do, but in early before Christ days and stuff. So
yeah.
They tossed away a bunch of kids. So I just think it's political genocide what they're doing to us. After this coronavirus, it's gonna be the Bud Light virus next. It's gonna be some type of virus after this one dies down, and we see we got the next election.
I think when was
4 or something? When's the next election?
No.
2020 is this one. 2024.
Right, 24.
So we'll have another.
Because something always happens
during their election.
Yeah, definitely. But we still have to be cautious, and we have to take heed to the notice, because everything is being implemented.
Yeah,
right?
But some of the stuff we should be doing is common sense. We should be doing anyway. You should be washing your hands on a regular anyway.
Absolutely.
So then they talking about all the hand sanitizers gone. You idiots, go and buy the vitamins and the soap and the other stuff that go with the hand sanitizer.
I wish I took pictures of how much soap was still there. I should have took a video.
No, but you know what? And also I heard this, because I was saying, like, y'all need to stock up on y'all garlic and y'all ginger and this and that. Your red peppers, your yellow peppers. Like certain things that really help us. And you go to the store, like, all of that's
it was
still right there. So,
it's
like they took the frozen French fries.
Yeah.
And I was like, how long that's supposed to
30 gallons of milk and stuff. Milk doesn't last that
no
long.
orange juice. No orange juice.
You don't even need orange juice, though. But it's like, what the heck?
It's
so it's still some education that they're deeply missing. But on the flip side, my lovely co-host has been a part of a major. Where were you, in Germany?
I was in Germany.
Okay.
This was during the Berlin Wall. So during the Berlin Wall, I was there for the beginning, the middle, and the height of it.
My mother was there too.
Yes, but it's something that I think that most people don't understand, because this is U.S. soil, and we see it overseas a lot, and we go, oh man, that's messed up. Like right now, China's still under their lockdown and all this other stuff, and then it's like when you start seeing things start moving, especially people who have been in the military or military brats, they definitely understand it. It clicks. It's like, so what's next? And I totally get, people don't want to base off fear, but reality is another part of it. It's like the other moves that you got to be paying attention to. Not just the virus itself. Yes, please cleanse your hands. Please make sure that your hygiene and everything is fine. Make sure your loved ones and everybody has got the vitamins and everything else. But it's the other moves, all the closings. Pay attention to that. Do not get in trouble this weekend.
In trouble how?
Because court is going to be closed. You will not get
It's
a
a
court
good time
case.
to not go to
It's
get in
a
trouble.
perfect time not to go to
Look,
jail.
it's a perfect time to get in trouble.
So we got a purge going on without the purge.
Okay, because you going to be locked down for however long. They decided they going to have them bad boys done. That's what I'm just
So
saying.
you still get locked up, you just won't get
You
processed.
won't get processed. And that's scary.
Dang it, I thought,
Pick and choose your battles.
No. You
the
gotta
action.
choose wisely, people. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Don't do that.
So, and then tell me about what's going to go on your job, because you'll be...
Okay, so I
stationary.
can't say all the details about my job, however, but the job that I have is one of those infrastructure type jobs. It has to stay open, and anybody who works in the infrastructure, you know,
Like a
the medical, the
hospital.
hospital, data centers, and things of that nature, they're gonna want those locations open. They're not gonna be turning off your electricity if you paid attention, and caps on internet's been taken off and everything else, and they're offering a whole bunch of different programs and things of that nature. Please check your local city websites to find out exactly what they're going to be doing, because at one point in time, I understand everybody's rushing to the store. I get it. I understand it. And I know a lot of people's like, well, store's going to be open. They just changed times for the stores to be open. So like right now, Publix is closed 6 o'clock. They close at 6. Walmart will be closing at 11. Kroger will be closing at 8. That's what they're going to be doing. So
They need to close anyway.
They're
I'm
gonna
so sick
say-
of places staying open all night.
yeah, they go
Walmart by me 24 hours still. I might need something at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you're not
You
gonna
gotta go before 11.
You gotta go before 11. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of, you know, the movements and seconds and everything that you're doing. Now, of course, they're closing their stores so they can be able to replenish. Everybody's
They got
rushing to
to.
the store. I don't understand why y'all need 93 packs of toilet paper. I won't ever understand it. Hand sanitizer, all that other stuff.
They gonna try to barter that stuff after
Yeah,
it's
you
all
guys
over. Be like,
get-
I got this toilet paper. Y'all wanna get this
You
toilet
yeah,
paper?
yeah. Y'all gonna be doing the bartering system.
Then
I
you're gonna
see
be
it.
out like, hey, I ain't got no toilet
Because
paper.
and you were laughing, but in China, that's what they had to do. They in their communities, when I watched a documentary on it, when they had to do their lockdown, that's exactly what they did. They bartered different things within the community. So it was good that people had bought extras and everything else because they were able to share with each other. Keep that in mind. But
Be friendly to a neighbor.
be friendly. Yeah, be nice, okay? Because, you know, with the government close, we might end up with the purge. People not joking.
Yeah, you
okay.
never know.
You know how people,
People going crazy.
desperation is what we don't want people to be in under, okay?
Yeah.
Check your local school websites. They're going to be giving out food rationings and things of that nature. I know Fulton's doing it, Cobb's doing it, and a couple of other places are doing it with Must Ministries. And of course, I had read also that, and this is if you feel the symptoms and everything, go to your local hospital, but they will be also opening up testing facilities.
Yeah, inside of Walmart. Well, in
in the
Walmart
parking lot.
Parking lot.
In the Walmart and
I said,
CVS
how
parking
you be
lot.
testing something where they sell food at?
In the parking lot,
In
they're
the
gonna have
parking
like
lot.
tents.
It's gonna be in the parking lot. It's gonna be
Parking lot
It's gonna be
testing.
It's in the parking lot. But if you feel the symptoms of that sort of thing, you'll be able to be tested. Go to your local hospitals and things of that nature. Please don't run over there if you don't have no symptoms. It's no point in you going over there and getting touched or whatever the case may have you. We have when we have these type of things, you do understand we are also under a national emergency, and because of that, the government is going to step in and so also understand that they got the National Guard here. They got more troops coming. When they do these type of things,
Where do they do? Like, do they just walk down Main Street? Because you said it was like 2,000 National Guards coming.
2,000.
That's not a lot.
Well, we already have.
for this area. So
we
what?
all have
How
it.
do they pick and choose? Do you know how they
No.
pick and choose where to go?
So basically, they already have it. So first up, the National Guard is state.
Depends on who neighborhood they want to protect the most. I'm just going to be 100 with you.
Because I've never seen them. I
who
must
got
live in
the-
the wrong neighborhood.
No. You got a lot of National Guard. You have a lot of National Guard people. You have
The banks,
They're gonna be close.
I bet you, what's the bank? The Federal Reserve that's downtown. That's where 90% of them are going to be at.
90% of them.
They're going to be surrounding the bank. All 2,000 wrapped around the building.
The other 10% is going to be around, the people who got the multi-million dollars and stuff. So
Probably in
they're gonna be
Buckhead.
Buckhead and some around the Atlanta areas. but they won't hit the hood.
They will definitely be.
They're not coming to Decatur?
No, they ain't.
Cleveland Avenue? They not coming on Cleveland Avenue?
Yes.
Now unless T.I. or one of them Atlanta housewives, people got a house over there. But other than that, nah. We ain't got that check up there big enough yet.
They're gonna change. They're gonna change routes and locations and where
Shimmy is hopeful.
I'm just trying to say. I know. I'm only being real about the facts because I know that when I lived in Germany, we saw the same type of moves and we knew that when they
it's
did
a foreign
things.
country. Of course, they nuts over there, so of course they're gonna see. You're gonna see all the movement over there.
This was us. It was us that we was in. This
Y'all
was
know
us.
Chef gonna
We
get
had
us,
MPs on our buses and
Right.
because we had to wear special badges and everything. They had lists on us to find out who was who and who went where because of the height of what the situation was at the time. And
We can't go nowhere without people want to bomb us. Americans, they suck, kill you. We can't go nowhere. We always in everybody's business.
Killing everybody, so.
We drop bombs
gotta
on
get
you in
that
an
too.
instant, so I can see why someone be pissed off at us. We boom, bomb it up, blow it up.
Yeah.
But we can't fix the problems in our own community. Our own infrastructure needs to be tightened up and fixed. But what do? Oh, I don't like you. You're a red flag. You're the blue flag.
Yeah,
we got Crips and Bloods in our own Democratic house. The Senate, they the Bloods, and Crips is the Democrats is the Crips, and the Bloods is the Republicans. So they be beefing all the time.
And don't forget about the case.
Yeah, them too. So then and can't forget about the independents. The independents are the worst because the independents want they give out the money.
he said that.
Okay, so Chef, we're
Yes.
definitely gonna have our after show, and I'm going to get you on there. I
Okay.
figured out a way. You do not have to deal with Facebook, but you coming through.
Well, see, I got a laptop too now, so we really can get on to
So for just a little pause for a moment. So after the show, we have another party. It's our after show party.
After party.
And that show is like
way wilder.
It's wild because he's under a little bit of restriction, not much as y'all can probably tell. But when we go
Free me,
live
Facebook,
about
free
11
me.
o'clock tonight, he is going to say everything that he's thinking right in this very moment.
Imagine
Right.
Imagine
That
that
is
one
true.
uncle.
That is so true.
Imagine that one uncle that got that belt, and it's that one belt bucket that's getting ready to be released, and he's boiled all up, and it's all big, and,
And it
he done ate,
pops.
and all of a sudden the thing is just gonna pop. Everything is gonna go everywhere. That's how
That's
that's
how
gonna
you've
be.
been eating good, and then everything comes out later. That's what you can't say on
That's what
live.
that's what
So
he
we
got
go
to
on
do.
another live presence, and we really express
Just
our
really
thoughts.
get it.
Because of that.
Okay, so this is what I want everybody to do for our viewers. If you watching, please call in. Can you give them the number?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
So, darlings, if you want to call in, please call 470-251-4647. Again, the number is 470-251-4647.
And that is if you have any questions about anything we're talking about. And so what we're going to get into now, we've already expressed our concerns and, we want everybody to be prepared, be safe, do what your mama and your granny told you, say
Years
please
ago.
and thank you, wash your hands, clean up behind yourself because they say cleanliness was next to what?
Godliness.
Okay, see how everybody knows these things? So, and I really think, we just got to do what we know to do. So then we'll.
Common sense, people.
And sometimes common sense ain't
It's
common.
It ain't common. It's just not.
Yeah.
Common sense ain't common.
Right. We had a discussion about that a couple of weeks ago. Some people
Yeah.
are not as bright.
Yeah, so we
People
gotta
read the
help. We gotta help the
book.
other people. We got to really help them. So, we're also gonna get to talking about. I have our women in biz. So we're gonna dive into that. Miss Rebekah is gonna break down what we need to know where it comes to taking care of our elderly loved ones and how we need to
Put
set
me in a
up
group home. No, just kidding.
their See what I told you? See, it's,
See, I'm gonna get a muzzle for him. We're just gonna
if you don't want to put your loved ones in a group home or a nursing home, no, that's what he said.
He said a nursing home.
Same thing.
No,
It's a home away from
home
home.
away
That's
from
not
home.
really
That's
a
not your
home away
home.
from home.
And some of them bad too, so you gotta watch where you put your people at. You know, I can't,
Some of the homes are bad.
Yeah.
yes, some of
Okay,
them.
but some of the people are bad too.
Exactly. I couldn't see putting my dad in one. If my mom was still living either, I couldn't see. But my grandmother, her ass going to one. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, she going to one.
Okay. I can't. So we're gonna talk about that. We also have another very special woman in biz that has graced us with her presence today, and she's gonna be talking about what she has going on. And y'all don't know, we really got royalty in the building. She is a crown holder,
Yes.
Miss, I think it's Miss Georgia.
Miss Roy.
Well, my title now, Miss Royalty of Georgia.
Miss Royalty.
Miss-
Georgia.
And she's a
Yeah.
beautiful black queen, y'all.
Yes.
She holds that title.
Miss-
Say it one more time, in.
Miss Royalty.
Miss Royalty
Georgia
of
plus
Georgia
America.
plus
Plus
America.
America.
Plus America,
Plus
Miss
America.
Alicia Taylor.
Alicia Taylor. T.
T. Okay, so yeah, we
Alicia
gonna
T.
just put the stage name out.
Alicia T.
Alicia T. Okay, so she's gonna come. We're gonna break down some stuff, and all of this is centered around, women in biz. We're gonna talk about some other things like health wise, how we can do in our health to make sure that we stay protected. And while we go to this quick break, I want this video to play. It's a and let me just do an intro on this video. So some of you may or may not be familiar with Ralph Smart, but he gives a lot of good content. Are you familiar with him? Okay, that's my guy, right? That's my guy. So so he's on YouTube and everywhere, but he gives a lot of great information in that holistic space world, just really sovereignty of self and what we need to do. So I really felt like this was a great video. It is 12 minutes long, so for y'all, short attention span, don't worry about it, but it's going to be really good. And I would advise y'all to maybe get a notebook, piece of paper, and take some notes. So check it out. We'll be right back.
Ever gonna have breakfast? Never. Simple answer. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here. I hope your day is going good. Today is the day when we're going to talk about food, glorious food. Are you eating right now? Are you eating to live? Do you eat and say, whoa, I feel so good? Or do you eat and feel like, oh my gosh, I need to go to the toilet right now? 7 alkaline foods that flush toxins and mucus from your body. This is the 7-day vegan challenge. It's time to eat to live, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Wonderful deep divers. Let's just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. A lot of people say, Ralph, please share with us your secrets. What do you eat every single day? Well, I'm about to share with you 7 alkaline foods that have completely changed my entire life for the better. Health is wealth. Deep divers. Now, many years ago, I came across Dr. Sebi, who really mentored me, really helped me learn even more about food. I've been a vegan for over 14 years. I've been eating the plant-based diet. A lot of people say, Ralph, gosh, you look 15. Well, thank you. You're far too kind. Deep divers. Now, something that Dr. Sebi told me was that disease, dis-ease, Disease starts in the small intestine. There is only one cause, Ralph, of disease, dis-ease, and that is mucus. Slow motion this side. You see, you get rid of the mucus and you get rid of the disease. You see, if you have a lot of phlegm all up in your nose, we call that sinusitis. If you have a lot of mucus in the lungs, we call that bronchitis. If you have a lot of mucus in your joints, we call that arthritis. Yes, mucus. Mucus.
I'm sure you've heard that coconut oil is a super healthy fat that can increase metabolism, curb appetite.
Is responsible for disease. Dis-ease. Now, there are foods that you can take that will flush the mucus out of your body so you can be well again, so you can kiss the cat down the road. The first, alkaline food. Let me just say this first and foremost. Our body, we've got to keep it alkaline. pH 7.3. Now, pH stands for potential of hydrogen. 0, highly acidic, processed crap, processed hot dogs, right? Then you have 14, which is very alkaline. But deep divers, you also have PRAL, and that stands for potential renal acid load. So that's the actual pH level inside of the food. So plus 18 would be like cottage cheese and minus 14 would be like spinach. Okay, we got that. Great. Now, the first alkaline food that will flush toxins and mucus from your body is oregano. That's right, cultivated in the Mediterranean. Now, I love the herb oregano. I love the smell of oregano. Doesn't it smell so good, deep divers? Yes. Well, it's also good for you. It is a blood cleanser. It removes toxins from your blood. It has one of the highest antioxidant ratings in any food. Let's clap for oregano. Not only that, it has 42 times more antioxidants than apples. It is a superfood, but it is great for removing all of that mucus from your body so you can be well again. You see, we need to be eating more alkaline foods because our body is slightly more alkaline. Okay, so oregano, highly alkaline, very good for you. Doctor's recommendation. The second alkaline food that removes toxins and mucus from your body is parsley. Now, parsley is a work of art. Once again, a fantastic herb full of iron, potassium, copper. Parsley, though, the British, I bought the receipts, baby. The British Journal of Nutrition have showed in studies that parsley actually prevents against free radicals. So parsley is anti-cancer. It is full of antioxidants. It also has the AAA, antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory. So it removes all of that mucus from your body. Highly alkaline as well. What is the third? Deep divers. Alkaline food that removes toxins and mucus from your body. Limes. That's right, I love limes. Do you like lemons as well, deep divers? Well, limes are even better. Now, I love lime tea. Limes are packed full of vitamin C. They are also packed full of antioxidants. They also help cleanse.
My dream is to help people understand how the universe operates so that each person can find
cleanse the blood from all the toxins that build up there. So if you want to get rid of mucus, take some limes. But I thought limes were acidic, Ralph. No. When they come into contact with the body, they actually become alkaline because of the potassium, phosphorus, manganese, zinc, copper. Yes, limes are alkaline once they are in the body. You need them in your life. Deep divers, what is the fourth? Alkaline food that will remove toxins and mucus from your body. Burdock root. That's right. Now, Dr. Sebi always used to tell me about burdock root, that it is fantastic. It's very, very alkaline. Okay, it is a diuretic. It also has a lot of minerals and vitamins you need. It removes the toxins from the blood, antioxidants, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. Burdock root, you can take it in a tea. That's what I do. Fantastic. Once again, the herbs are for the healing of the nation. Grab yourself some burdock root, but more so, it is highly alkaline. We have to keep our body alkaline to be in optimum health. Deep divers, what is the fifth? Alkaline food that removes toxins and mucus from your body. Watercress, one of my favorites, right? Now, watercress is so alkaline, it's unbelievable, okay? Watercress, did you know, deep divers, watercress is the most nutrient-dense vegetable on planet Earth. One of the most nutrient-dense vegetables on the planet. Did you know that it has more iron than spinach, more calcium than milk, more vitamin C than oranges? Why isn't anybody talking about watercress? Well, I am. It is highly alkaline. It's a blood cleanser. It will remove toxins from your blood, and it is low calories. It is fantastic. Get yourself some watercress. What is the sixth? Deep divers. Food, alkaline food that removes toxins and mucus from your body. Peaches. Life is like peaches and cream. We don't need cream right now. We only need the peaches because they are packed full of vitamin C. You tell them, Ralph, also potassium, which regulates the fluid levels in our body. Peaches, high in antioxidants, removes toxins from the blood, a diuretic also. So peaches will help you remove, all of that mucus from your body. And what is the seventh alkaline food that removes toxins and mucus from your body? Soursop, okay? Guanabana, also another name for it, packed full of vitamin C. Deep divers, soursop is so nutritious, it's unbelievable. It removes toxins from the blood. Once again, that is key to really removing mucus out of the body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way 52. That's how many books the average CEO.
High in antioxidants, high in potassium, magnesium, manganese. Soursop is a miracle food. And if you want to keep your body alkaline, soursop is alkaline. So there you have it, deep divers. Those are the 7 foods, alkaline foods, that will remove toxins and mucus from your body. And then you'll just say, "Phil, so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there?" Beautiful, deep divers. Health is wealth. Let food be your medicine. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, sending you tons of good energy. Take that, take that, take that. Don't forget, pH 10 water is fantastic for keeping your body alkaline. Deep divers, get the good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Check out the amazing book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. Got a question? Follow me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Health is wealth. Slow motion this side. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. If you're not eating right, you're not thinking right. If you're thinking right, chances are you're eating right and stuffing a whole bunch of grapes in your mouth.
Hey guys, welcome back. Wasn't that awesome?
It was very good.
Okay. So I got my women in biz. We have all joined forces. Give a shout out to the women in biz. Yes. So left, right. I always get confused there. Starting on my right, I want Miss Rebekah to reintroduce herself to you all. You know, last month was her first month on the show.
Yes.
And I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did.
Okay. So you know, and it's something when you're on my right, now that's the position that you want to stay in on
That's
my right.
right. That's right. That's right.
You know, I had to say that. You know, I be talking to everybody like that. So anyway, reintroduce yourself to everybody. Let them know who you are, what you do, why you do.
Well, my name is Rebekah Middlebrooks, and I am a senior care transition specialist, and I help families who are primary caregivers with their loved ones who are elderly or disabled, who are needing assistance in their home or needing resources within the community. And I'm happy to be here again with Miss Wanda D. I am enough, and glad to be here. Thank you for the opportunity once again.
Absolutely. So, and you have your own business, and what's the name of your business?
Caring with Miracle Hands Home Care.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Caring with Miracle Hands Home Care. So you are. I always say that, you know, when you think about your loved ones, you want to make sure you put them in the right hands. And I guarantee, she has my order to take care of me, because if my kids slip and fall down, you're going to be on them, right?
That's right.
Okay. So, right. So over here, our reigning, what do I say? Our reigning queen.
Yes. Miss Royalty of Georgia plus
Miss
America.
Royalty of Georgia plus America. Yes. Bow down to the queen. Yes.
Thank you. Oh, look, I feel special.
You are special.
Well, thank you, boo.
So introduce yourself.
All right, well, I'm Alicia T, and I'm so glad to be here, first of all. Y'all are wonderful women, you know that?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Miss Wanda, you know, meeting you has been already just beautiful, beautiful. And I've been knowing you, Chimia, for how long?
Wow.
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
It's so crazy how things just roll back around. And now this beautiful young lady met you.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry that I just had to do that first, because, I had to acknowledge what's in front of me. But I'm Alicia T, and I'm Miss Royalty of Georgia plus America 2018. I am the owner of the Know Your Worth Experience and founder. And also I have my own nonprofit, Beauty for Ashes organization. Well, I'm sorry, corporation. We've changed to a corporation. Okay. So boom, there you go.
Boom. Boom.
Yes.
Okay. I love it.
Bell.
I don't know where our bell is, but anyway, can anybody do Cardi B?
What's your Kurt?
Kurt?
That's all you got for me. That's it.
You can't do it either.
Right, Kurt, that's it.
I think she can do it. Chimia can do everything. That's why she's not saying nothing.
Because she can do it.
She can do it. She just ain't gonna do it right now. I don't know why she ain't doing her stuff right now, but give it to me one time.
There we go. In there.
Gotta know how to roll your R's, honey. Gotta know how to roll your R's.
I love it. Well, you know what? I'm so glad, because getting here today was somewhat challenging. We had a lot of changes, being that things is happening.
Yes.
But what never stops is that will to push through.
Right.
And I think as an entrepreneur, and especially as a woman, because I've never been a man, so I can't really speak from a male perspective.
Right.
But as a woman, I know we go through a lot.
We do.
Because
I
we
agree.
have to manage more. So it used to be a time where the man, it's okay, the men get a pass for working 20 hours a day, being away from the family. But then when the woman starts to take on that role, then she has to still do all of the things for the family.
I agree.
And she don't get the break, and she kind of gets looked down a lot. Like, you mean to tell me you not over there taking care of your kids? You out here, doing this and doing that. You're doing the motions.
You hear that
down
all
and
the time.
You
You
know,
are right. You are right about that.
Yes.
And I want to mention something for single moms out here. Having to work and do things. I mean, even if you're not single, sometimes you need to go to work. That is your peace of mind at times. And I don't feel anyone should be looked down for that.
Exactly.
And then especially like us entrepreneurs going after what it is, we should be celebrated for that, to be able to handle the kids, the mentoring, the cooking, the cleaning, and everything. So instead,
multitaskers.
Multitaskers. You have to be.
Got to be.
In this world, you have to be.
You have to be able to multitask.
Absolutely. And I think that's one reason why I even created this segment, Women in Biz, because I can relate to that the most.
Right.
Being that I've always been an entrepreneur, and I've had the family, was married, divorced, married, like my life has had many shifts.
Exactly.
I've taken care of my seniors, so I had that whole roundabout experience of what it takes to just stay in the game of life.
Agreed.
Because it's just
Agreed.
life.
Yes.
So for us, when we look at it, we don't see it as a big deal, but for somebody else to view it, it's like, God, they got a lot of stuff going on. How can she do this and do that? I mean, at those times where you was in school and you had to manage the children going to school. I mean, I had to take my grandmother to adult daycare, take my kids to school, come back home, work from home, then go pick them up, had a cab service picking her up, bringing them back, and I still had to cook, wash clothes, clean, and all that other kind of stuff. So I didn't have May. She wasn't around, or Alice.
Right.
She wasn't around.
Right. Where were they?
She wasn't doing it.
Right.
So these are some of the things that we go through. And this is my question for Rebekah, being in a space that you have. What? How many children?
I have 2 girls.
2 girls.
Yes. A 12-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So and you're able to manage them, do your business, and your business requires a lot of people that you have to manage and regulate and make sure that they're taking care of themselves and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yes. And I do have a big support system. My husband is a big support system for me and helping me with the girls. But yeah, I still have to do those things. I have to take them to school and daycare and pick them up and cook, because he doesn't cook at all. But he does help me out a lot around the house and different things like that. But it's still a lot to manage with having a husband too, because I have to
you have to care for his needs too.
That
You
is
to do
true.
certain things,
That is
right?
so true.
And with my business is 24 hours, so it's always 7 days a week. So they're always calling me late night in the early morning. So it is a huge responsibility, but we women, and that's what we do.
That's it.
Super
Pick it up.
women.
Super women.
That's right.
Super women. Get the fist up.
That's it.
Chimia, what was some of your issues or some of your I want to say like power statements in what you had to do? I mean, being an author, finding that time to write, finding that time to now you got to market your books, and now you have to set up, because she's arranging now her tour. She's gonna be going out of the country this year. She has a 4th book coming out. We got some workshops. Yeah, she's gonna be helping other people, learn how to navigate through that writing process. So what is your support system set up? Is it really helpful to you?
My ex-husband is we're actually great friends still. So with that being stated, and you can't do that, no, mind you. I just want to let y'all know. I just want to let y'all know that. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to we're not the bitter women on this show.
No, we're not
at all.
women.
We're not the bitter on this show. No. And I want you ladies not to be.
No, please.
No. Okay. So with that being stated,
It's funny.
Yeah. But with all that being stated is you have to. It's time management. And as women, we learn time management at a young age. We know that we have a lot on our shoulders. We have to work 10 times harder. We always got to push the envelope and everything else. And with that, you start to structure yourself in slots, I would say. You'll wake up in the morning, it's you.
Yes.
You're you. You and in about 10, 15 seconds you're mommy.
Right.
And you're gonna stay mommy for a while. So that's gonna be a platform. It's gonna go all through the day. You already know it. It's like a planner in your own head. And so I just usually have to, and with him he'll help me with the kids and everything else, but then I have to make sure that side is being handled still. It's like you never come out of mommy mode when you're a mom. Everyone knows. So it doesn't matter if your kids are with you, not with you.
Matter.
You still gonna be like, okay, are they good?
Right.
Do they eat?
Exactly.
Do you have this? Do I need that? Blah 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 blah. And then when you're dealing with the elderly, I've been dealing with my mother. She has, she's been having her medical issues and everything. She just had a surgery. So I had to go take her to the VA, and then we had to come back and everything else, and then trying to find time to sleep and take a nap. So it's a lot.
Do you sleep?
Look,
right. Where is it?
We're not gonna talk about that. Right. Yeah, no. Yes, I get my naps in and everything, and I get gotta get your naps in. So I get my naps in and everything, but the time management part is the most important.
Yeah,
and you really got to do that mentally as well as physically.
That's true.
Because if you don't do it mentally, you're going to be bombarded.
Yes.
You're going to think that you have so much to do.
Yes.
You're going to throw everything in one basket instead of realizing, okay, I got to take that out. This is what I'm dealing with. It's kind of like imaginary basket. Take the ball out here. Okay, got the kids. Okay, boom. And then you put that basket away and be like, okay, we're done with that. Okay, next basket. Just like that type of thing.
Definitely time management.
You got to learn. You got to learn time management. Being a writer, you have to be able to do that because you may not be able to write all through the day. You got kids asking you for stuff and everything else. I just took a training course with this gentleman to learn how to make book covers. I had to do that in the midst of everything else. And his time, he got kids. He got 5 of them, and he got his kids in the background. I can hear that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's why.
But you know what? I like that. I like the fact that in this day and age, people know that people are working from home.
Yes, they do.
And like you can have your kid come in and say, "Mommy, I need something," and you can tell somebody on the other line.
Pause one
second. Okay, let me go and get this, whatever.
They
get
get
this
it.
block of cheese, whatever they want. It could be a fight going on over there.
Right.
Let me go over there and put that fire out.
Yes.
And that's the beautiful part about I think within the whole conversation of being able to be independent because you're teaching your kids too business.
Yes.
They're watching business. They're watching
how to
you.
multitask. How do you handle one task, other tasks? You guys talk. They're watching.
They're watching.
They might be playing, but they're watching. Oh,
they're watching.
She's
and the next thing you know, you start seeing it in their play.
Right,
it's
you
like,
do.
okay, like I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and then you be like,
where did they pick
what
that up?
you got that for me? And she was like, that's what I do. And that my kids love to tell me, Mama, this is what you do.
Right.
This is you. And I be like,
okay. Right.
Because I know
when
my grandbaby, she was one time I was having a meeting and I was sitting there with someone and she was looking at Addison, and Addison was in a window, and she was like pretending like she was on the phone, and she was just like talking. She was like, she's mimicking you, like her conversation and stuff. She was like 2 years old. So sure enough, now she's 5, and she'll ask me questions like, Granny, how old are you? And I'll say, I'm 17. And she'll say, oh, I want to be 17 because I want to drive, and I want to, 2 things she always says she want to do. She want to drive, and she want to stay up all night. I said,
sound like my baby.
I said, you want to drive? I said, girl, as soon as you start wanting to drive, you gonna want somebody else to drive.
Yes.
Right. And then the other day, I have my phone holder in the window, and she said, Granny, I want one of those things for my phone. I was like, but you don't even have a phone yet. But they're like watching
already
you.
there. Right.
Because
like I'm already
she's
here.
right there with me when I go live. She's like, yeah, I want to get on live. In the live that me and Aiden did, and she wasn't there, she's like, you and Aiden went live, and I wasn't on the live. I said, well, you were at school, So it's just, it's crazy how they do that.
They do.
So that same question to you, my love. How are you able to do that? Now, do you have children?
I do.
Okay.
2 boys.
Married?
Aiden, no, I'm divorced.
Okay.
Yes, Aiden and Quentin. Look, I love them, honey. 8 and 4. And when I tell you a handful.
Yes.
But I love him. I wouldn't have him any other way. So I have Mr. Mini-Me, who's the 6. Well, did I say 4? Lord, 6. He's 6.
6 and 8.
6 and 8. Yeah,
Okay.
Aiden's 8. Quentin's 6. I don't know why. You know why? Because he always says he's 4. He wants to stay the baby, right?
Okay.
So he's already pushing his age back. No, bro.
That's unusual.
Right, because he likes the little attention, He's his mother. He's the mini boy me. And Aiden is the analytical one, okay? So they literally watch everything that I'm doing, like you're saying. They can tell me verbatim, well, Mom, you said this. Oh, don't say anything and promise something. Oh, they'll remember. Or don't say you're going to do this. Like, well, you're supposed to be doing this here. They will remind you.
They're your biggest accountability partner.
Yeah, they
honey,
will.
yes.
They will. But the way that I multitask, I write everything down. I'm a planner. So I look at things in perspective, and I look at plan A, B, C, D. I try to compensate for if something happens already to have a plan in place. The fact that I do fashion shows and workshops, it comes to speeches, I have to write down my what I'm going to be talking about, the audience that I'm going to reach. So I think about that ahead of time. I get as much information as I can. Then I write, things down. Okay, you need to do this in a month. You need to do this the next month. You see what I'm saying? So that's what helps me. I have to be a writer because I need to visually see it and speak it. Talking about speaking, the power in life and death lies in the power of the tongue.
Lies in the tongue.
And when you start speaking stuff into your life, things start to happen and manifest. So me speaking, okay, Alicia, you're going to be done with this within a month. So I have to write a workshop. You're going to be done with that within a month. I'm speaking it out loud. Usually it gets done.
Right.
When I don't write it down, I don't speak it, guess what? I forget about it and it don't get done. So, like I said, for me, writing things down and just being about my Father's business, about kingdom business, knowing that this is deeper than me keeps me going. Knowing that my purpose is for me, but it's for other people that are attached to me. That's what keeps me going to do the things that I do. And him. I mean, it's not just me. It's my Father. It's Christ for me. And my faith is what keeps me trucking, keeps me pushing on, keeps me looking younger, even though it looked like the way my stuff, is lined up, I should be laid out somewhere. But with that said, I just came from the studio in Missouri. I recorded 4 songs in 3 days.
I heard that.
And that was a feat for me.
She's a singer.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, pause that for 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
It's because I want to recognize everybody's, because there's some gifts on the panel.
This panel, yes.
Like more than just one gift. There's multiple gifts. And when you told me that you sing,
yes, ma'am,
and perform and this and this and this.
I've been watching her for a long time.
Oh yeah. So what are the other things you do? Are they hobbies or are they like full-fledged all the way into it?
All of this coincides together.
With
everything.
The brand.
Yeah, everything goes with the brand.
So just tell us what all do you do?
Okay, well, my goodness.
Just
Let me think.
quick.
Okay, so vocalist, songwriter, published author, model, pageant queen, actress, speaker. I'm going through them. Mother.
That's a gift.
Yeah, so those I think are the ones, all of them. Yeah.
Okay, because we always play this game on the show. It's like we can really put you together anything we need. Chef is in the other room. He's doing his thing.
Oh, yeah.
Preparing some great stuff. I see we got a
smell
few
it.
plates over there waiting on us. And then how about you, baby doll? What else?
I'm a dancer.
See,
Yeah.
see how we just put them two
Wow.
together. She gonna sing you a song. She gonna come and praise dance it out.
That's right.
That's right.
Get it, girl.
I love it.
Okay. So That's great, and I'll just be there to clap. And
She be modest.
and
Right,
do-
she a modest.
She
She gonna do her poetry.
Word.
That's what I said. That's spoken.
She do her
Spoken
spoken
word.
word.
Yes, there we go.
Act like you don't got no
Well,
extra.
I got a whole.
She got a
program.
whole plethora.
Got a
of
whole
that.
showcase
This is
over
not
here.
about me. This is about my ladies in business. This is about my ladies in business. So we have a quick commercial that I want to swing over to. It's going to just be really quick, and we're going to get that commercial going. And then when we come back, we're going to just keep this party going. But we definitely want to show this commercial.
Get ready. April 18th, 2020 will be a day to remember. I am the gift experience. Loving yourself, mind, body, spirit empowerment conference will be held at the Hilton Atlanta Marietta Hotel and Conference Center, 500 Powder Spring Street, Marietta, Georgia. This event will serve as a much-needed refuge from your busy, stressful lifestyles. You'll enjoy vendors, food, worship leaders, motivational speakers, and entertainment, all committed to our overall mission, refining the definition of self-love. Yes, ladies, it's all about numero uno, you. So grab a girlfriend and join us for this electrifying day. Renew, revitalize, refresh. See you there.
Is definitely an event that April 18th. So, and it's here in Atlanta. We're gonna show y'all that a few more times, but definitely it sounded really good. Like if you like we're talking about in the space of how we as women, we take on a lot. We have to know how to put it down, right, and then pay attention to just self. Mm-hmm. So this conference is all about self, and your conference is similar to that too. It is. And these are the things that as we're plotting our way through life, we always need to know that we need to regroup on ourselves only. We need to put everything aside and just have like that girl day, that self time. You don't even need any extra friends. Just you and you and you. Just you and yourself. Bubble bath, take yourself out to dinner, treat yourself really good, rejuvenate for you, and then come home and then you can give it all you got again. So real quick, I want to just turn my direction to you, Queen, and ask you, now we all know that there's going to come that time where we have to take care of our loved ones, or somebody has to take care of us, because just like we come here, we have an expiration date. So what are some of the things that we should do to prepare ourselves or to prepare our loved ones so we'll know what we need to do for them?
Okay. So yes, care planning is very important when it comes to your loved ones, and a lot of times families don't like to get into moms and dads' business as far as finances or what they want to do, because a lot of people don't like to talk about it. But it's very important to talk about it, and sometimes you just got to go to mom and dad and have the conversation with them and say, Mom, Dad, this is important. We want to know what your wishes are, and know what your wishes are, so that we can go ahead and start planning for if anything was to happen. It's just like with insurance, or you have to have insurance on your car. You always want to have a plan in place and be prepared. So I like to tell my families, advance directives, those are very important, because advance directives, once you go into the hospital or you're unable to communicate, it lets your loved ones know what your wishes are. That's part of care planning. Another part of care planning is the finances. Are we going to put mom and dad into senior living? Are we going to provide home care for mom and dad? What does their finances look like? Are they going to have to go into a nursing home because they don't have the finances? Because once you get into nursing home, that goes into other finances, such as their homes, Medicaid, government taking their homes, So those are conversations that you really need to have with your loved ones, your mom and dad.
What do you see as some of the things that a lot of people miss in doing the preparation of the home
care plan?
Finances. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't like to talk about finances, and that is the biggest thing, because if they do become like with dementia, if they have dementia and they become cognitive impaired, what are we going to do with mom and dad? Are we going to take care of mom and dad? Are they going to move in the house with us? Are we going to put them into memory care? And that takes finances. So that would be one of the biggest things that they do not discuss or they miss in care planning.
So how can somebody kind of like be prepared for that prior to?
They can go to an elder law attorney. An elder law attorney will help with care planning, help with their finances, see what they have in place. And that's the biggest thing, elder law. And then there are community waivers that we have within the community that will help with home care services. So even if they didn't prepare and they do not want to go into a nursing home, there are community waivers in the community that will pay for your mom and dad to have care services.
A lot of times I see where people really, we drop the ball in that we don't think in terms of what our people need. And it's like you said, because sometimes they're real independent, and then when they have to cross over and they're not as independent, it's hard to ask them those questions. And I think about myself. So what I did, my lesson was when I had to deal with what I did in 2017 was a lot on me, but it made me realize that where we are now, like in your, even when you're in your 30s and your 40s, you should really think about how you want to, how you want your life to end, and start putting information down for yourself now. So then, because we always knew, my mother, she always said, I want to be cremated. I want to be cremated. I want to be cremated. She said that to everybody, and everybody that knew my mom knew that we better not have had her in no casket, with no big, hat on and nothing like that. She was just like, no, I want to be cremated. I want to be cremated. So, do you think that it's something that we really should think about? Because especially us being entrepreneurs, like this should still be some part of what we plan with our whole business aspect.
Yes. And I tell a lot of my friends who are entrepreneurs, and even with me, like you said, that's very important. We can start planning now. Long-term care insurance is a great insurance to have because it will pay for your care towards end of life if you become needing assistance. You never know. They even have insurances out now for cancer and stroke, because you never know. And yes, it's best to start planning now. I had one client, and he passed due to cancer, and his financial advisor advised him to keep his long-term care insurance because he was going to stop paying on it and cancel it out. And once he went through that towards his end of life, he's seen how important it really was to be able to get that assistance, because family members are not.
Hold on, let me see who's calling. Thank you for calling the I Am Enough Talk Show. This is Wanda.
Hi, Wanda. This is Bridget Stevens.
Hi, Bridget Stevens.
Hi.
We're glad you called in. Who did you call in for? You have a question, or you just want to give a shout out?
I just want to shout out all the ladies on the panel for all your gifts and your talents and your contributions to society. You are up here beating the odds and showing that we are capable as Black women with children and thousands of things on our plate. And I just want to shout out all of you ladies. You are great and amazing.
Thank
you so much, Bridget. Bridget, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from McDonough, Georgia.
Okay. McDonough, Georgia in the house. And Bridget, are you a woman in biz? Are you an entrepreneur?
I am.
Okay. Yes. Tell me real quickly, what do you do?
I have a nonprofit called Dreams Reality.
Okay.
I do graphic design. I do administrative work. I do a lot of administrative stationery. Any type of needs. I build brands, start up businesses. I do spoken word as well. I write. plays, movies, web series, things of that nature.
Okay.
And I think that's all.
Okay. Well, Bridget, I just want to thank you for calling in. And, you know, we are right here in the heart of Atlanta, over here on Cleveland Avenue. And if ever you feel compelled to just take a trip down 75 or 85, whichever freeway you're closest to come and just hang out with us on a Sunday for a Women in Biz segment, we'd love to have you as one of our studio audience guests. Or if you're interested in more information, you can just send an email to IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, then. Thank you for calling, Bridget.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was awesome. Oh, my God. I started tearing up. She was like, I just want to, y'all like doing
Absolutely.
So, what were you saying, Queen? You were saying, you remember?
No, I don't.
You were talking about the placement and the cancer
and
patients.
I'm really big on this because I see a lot of families, need care. Elderly need care. Mom and dad broke their ankle. They're in rehab. They're transitioning back into the home. The daughter has to work. Dad just got diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 cancer. Dad just had a stroke. Wife has to go back to work. We really, 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 really need to plan for this and really get these things in order. And yes, at a young age, even now, I'm talking to my husband about it, because he has high blood pressure, And, we're doing what we need to do, taking medications, eating right, exercising, but you just never know. You never know. And it really hurts my heart for the family to be scrambling, figuring out what they're going to do, And, even with the community-based waiver programs, that's a process. I'm dealing with a family now, week by week, they really trying to get the social workers to come in and assist them with, the community waiver. But it's still a process because it's the government. And then look what we have going on now.
Right.
Exactly.
And all of those programs kind of get put on hold.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's my heart, It's really the finances. It's really, let's start, and it's not just black people. It's all races. All races. Matter. It's all around the board. Let's start planning.
Right. Yeah.
And talk to mom and dad.
And something, so that's somebody, and I hope everybody's listening and really will take this information to heart and apply it, because it takes like right now to start planning for your for your crossover. It's going to happen. So instead of leaving everybody stuck and wondering what to do, what does she want, this is where you write these things down and you give it to somebody and you hand it off to somebody and say, listen, this is what I want. This is what I want you to do. This is where the money is. Because a lot of times money is tucked away and you just don't even know where to get it. Right. Because the parents haven't told you, oh, I got some stock over there. I got an account over there. I got another insurance over here, another policy over there. So we really have to have, and we talked about that today on our when I was with Tara earlier, about families need to have family meetings. Yes. Where where all the family can come together, the aunts, the uncles, everybody can come in and say, hey, these are where the resources are. So when things happen, it's not, nobody knows what to do. Exactly. Because these are the things that we need to take care of. And I appreciate you for that. And another thing that you do that I like that you do with the seniors is you do your monthly, was it twice a month gatherings?
Our activities. I'm very big on keeping them active, everyone isn't sick, and it's and to be active, it helps with your cognitive abilities as well as physical and emotional. I can not think about how many elderly people right now would be lonely, because of what's going on. They're not able to go in. They're not. Their family members are not able to go into assisted livings right now. The only people that's able to go in are the workers. And they're having to FaceTime their loved ones. How does that work with somebody who has dementia, who don't even remember what their loved one is? Wow. But maybe they touch, maybe they smell might help them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I know touch does.
Yes. So it's very important.
Speaking about this, and before we move on, because this is what I wanted to really talk about today.
the people confuse Alzheimer's, dementia. So can you break that down so we'll know what to maybe ask our doctor when we have to take a loved one?
Yes. So there's 70 different types of dementia. Name a few. Alzheimer's is the most common one that everyone is aware of. And then, of course, you have Lewy body dementia, vascular dementia. So someone with a stroke will probably have vascular dementia. And it is a big difference. And when you have someone, say your loved one is forgetting things a little bit more than just where they left their keys, forgetting to turn off the stove, forgetting, things like that, big things that you forget, you do want to take them to their primary physician. However, a primary physician cannot diagnose them. They have to go to a specialist, and a specialist would diagnose them with dementia. The primary physician might say, okay, these are signs of dementia, but you need to have them tell you what type of dementia. Right. I need a specialist. I need to know what they have, because different dementias, different things go on with that type of dementia. So once they've referred you to a specialist, then you can tell that specialist, a lot of families don't know this, that Medicare will pay for all those visits. They should not be paying out of pocket at all. With any cognitive impairment, dementia, Alzheimer's, dementia, Medicare will pay for all of those visits. And they can implement, you want to ask that specialist, okay, now we know she has Alzheimer's, dementia. What is the care plan? We need a care plan. What are we going to do? What stage is she in? You need to ask these questions because different stages, they're going to do different things, react differently. Right. Okay. Right. So the Alzheimer's Association has, we're trying to make everyone aware of this because a lot of people do not know. A lot of people are being billed for this and they should not.
Wow.
And they're not going to tell you.
Right. They're not going to tell you. So I really appreciate everything that you do, and I'm glad that you are part of the Women in Business because this is an education piece that is definitely missing. Nobody talks about it enough, and we all just be kind of like under this cloud of it's still just dementia.
And because a lot of times the family's in denial. Don't be in denial.
Right.
Mom, dad, they have it. Your loved one have it. Like I said, it's not just Alzheimer's, it's vascular, Lewy body, Parkinson's, they have it. So let's be aware, let's educate ourselves on it so we can help them.
Yeah. Yes, and speaking of which, we played the video. We didn't really talk about it after we played it. But I do want to say that if you start eating different, diseases in your body can be reversed. The problem is that we don't follow the plan to reverse it. We just keep doing what we're doing, and sometimes we think we're eating good, but we're really not. So even if you just start incorporating a little bit of the things that you learn along the way, then you can get better. And then if you wanted to just go do like a 7-day challenge to just see how your body will feel. And
I'm starting Monday. I'm telling you, I'm doing a whole cleansing of me because I know I've been traveling. So it's time to start cleansing and getting my mind back refocused because you can get thrown off easily. But like you said, it's so important. And I do radiology, and I see the difference when people come in there and change their diet. Like when I take lung radiographs and the mucus and different things that have changed because of the pH of their body. Like we were just listening to.
Yes.
It's true.
Definitely. Yeah. It's definitely. And, we have this thing where he always does like the 7-day vegan challenge, or you could do like the 30-day whole food challenge where you just, and trust me, this stuff was available to us way before the overpriced whole food store came along, way before 7-Nanda was invented. You had just go to your local farmer and get the herbs and the vegetables coming out the ground and look and see which ones do this, which ones do that, and just start eating better foods, non-processed, because like you talked about that scale being, if you got French fries in a bag, that's bad, but then you go into spinach, like that's good. So you can decide on what you want to do with all of that, and that also will play a part to your mental health and your because see, everything is mucus. Mucus is everywhere. So you got mucus on the brain that causes dementia, mucus in your heart that causes a heart attack. You know, mucus on your in your joints. You know, arthritis. All of that's mucus based. So once we start to really do our health care, take hold of our health care for ourselves, we could be better. But knowing the information and applying the information, two totally different things.
That's true.
So I want Kush, I want us to play this commercial one again, so you all can get your pen and pencils out. I know that you might want to come to this event on April the 18th. And when's your event? We're going to talk about.
Well, it's been postponed.
Okay,
yeah,
so we don't know yet.
No, we don't know yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably April 2020, but we're not sure yet because of everything going on. It's had to be postponed. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna listen. We're gonna watch this video. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk to the queen.
We're gonna talk to the queen.
How about that?
And eat some food.
Amen.
Get ready. April 18th, 2020 will be a day to remember. I am the gift experience. Loving yourself, mind, body, spirit empowerment conference will be held at the Hilton Atlanta Marietta Hotel and Conference Center, 500 Powder Spring Street, Marietta, Georgia. This event will serve as a much-needed refuge from your busy, stressful lifestyles. You'll enjoy vendors, food, worship leaders, motivational speakers, and entertainment, all committed to our overall mission, refining the definition of self-love. Yes, ladies, it's all about numero uno, you. So grab a girlfriend and join us for this electrifying day. Renew, revitalize, refresh. See you there.
See that, then the more y'all feel like
you need to be there.
You need to be there, right?
In the place.
And we have a lot of stuff going on. April the 18th, we also have that play going on. I don't know what time is what, but we have our
study
hall going on. So
April the 5th, we're supposed to have the book launch.
The book launch is April the 5th, but we're
up in the because of the situation of the way everything's going. We're just gonna put that up in the air. But yes, the book launch for the Beautiful and Hero, the French Heart, is supposed to be live here on the I'm Enough Talk Show on April the 5th.
So y'all can come. Well, you'll be here, right? You're gonna come and support her.
Yes, most definitely.
Put you on the spot, right?
Putting everybody on the spot. You coming?
Yeah,
you coming? You coming?
You coming?
You coming?
So let's see what else we have going on. Kush, if you don't mind, we're gonna run those. Okay.
Everybody looks so lovely.
I know, and we have now the chef is in here cooking, but he's in a private area, so he will be back next time for our what's today's day? I be forgetting. For your
book launch.
Chef will be here.
Holy, so
check it out.
So there's Chimia.
Look at her.
Beautiful book launch, April the 5th, right here in Status Network. And if you all want to attend, please send an email. Our studio can only hold so many people, and we want to definitely be able to give you the Batman codes to get into the building.
I know that's
right. But only if we know that you're coming. So send us an email to IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com and let us know that you want to come to the Beautiful and Hero book launch, April the 5th. Now we have our honoring the 20 youth in 2020. This is a healing pain through the art teen spotlight award. Now this is put on by From Pain to Purpose, one of our co-authors of the book Wake Up Winning No Matter What, Amber Lyons. She's actually the creator organizer of this event. This is their second one. So I just know that she may still need people to be nominated. So if anybody needs or knows of a youth that's very maybe have gone through some stuff, but they're applying their gift in a very positive way, please reach out to her. You can find her on Facebook. You can go to the website. You can nominate that person. Go to www.FromPainToPurpose.net and just click on HPTTA
page, and if there's a nomination form, you can nominate your young one, your youth. I think up to like age 23. So, and it's very nice, red carpet, lots of media there. The I Am Enough talk show is one of the media sponsors for that event, and we'll be there doing interviews with our team, because we need to support our team.
We need to support our team.
And this is
Senior Art and Lunch Club that we host every second and fourth Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Douglasville at the Blue Rose Art Bistro. So if you have a mom and dad 55 and up who would love to come out and do some activities, we have painting, crocheting, chair exercises, and then a wonderful lunch and some socialization with the seniors. Come on out.
Come on out.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Don't we just love our seniors? We love our seniors.
And this is the I Am the Gift experience. You all have been seeing that commercial running. This is by Candy, and she's the conference host. And that event, again, is April the 18th, 10 a.m. through 3 p.m. at the Hilton Atlanta Marriott Hotel and Conference Center right here in Marietta, Georgia. So you can register for that event at www.candiezEnon.com. So that comes with your registration comes with lunch and everything else, and it's just a great time to come out and meet some great people. So please check her out. She's also one of our members of the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur group. And we also do more media. We have a show called The Winning Evening News. It's on Facebook. Myself, Janelle Harris, and Jeremy Johnson, we are your Winning News reporters. And you haven't been on the Winning Evening News yet, have you? Not yet.
No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay, so I know the Queen has, and Queen can talk about that
Great
experience.
Time. Oh
Yeah, so we do that on Wednesdays, and we actually do it other days. We have coming up on Tuesday. We're doing a website release. We have website release parties. We have business release parties. We interview you. If you want to be a part of that, please join the Winning Evening News page on Facebook and send us an email to winningeveningnews@gmail.com.
Yes.
All right.
Holla.
So again, we talk about Study Hall. Study Hall is a Why I Care 20 production, and it's getting to the roots. We're going to talk about some problems of why our kids bullying. They're doing this in a stage play format, educating awareness on bullying. And prior to that date, we're going to the State Capitol building on the 17th to talk about to be presented with the recognition of bullying awareness, in our just honoring our children that are participating in that. You can go to Eventbrite and get a ticket. Now, as far as I know, we're on point for April the 18th, but again, we don't know what's going to happen because of everything that's going on, but that is definitely where we're going at. And we have on Facebook a group called the Wake Up Winning Group for Entrepreneur. This is where I met this beautiful lady right here.
Yeah.
Through
Raise
that
your hand
group.
if you're part of that group.
So, that is a group that you definitely want to come on, get some information, get some motivation, stay inspired, stay connected to positive people. And then when you walk away, hopefully you'll walk away with relationships being created and manifested and kind of nurtured. And that's the nature of the whole group, is to just so we can stay inspired, because being an entrepreneur sometimes it's tough.
It is.
So, Queen, tell us about your event that you have coming up.
Well, the Know Your Worth experience, it was supposed to be going on March 29th, but like we were talking about, because of everything going on, it's postponed. But that's okay.
That's okay.
Because it's still going to happen. But basically, it's a workshop / fashion show based off the book that I wrote in 2000. What is this? 20, right? 2019. So last year. I don't know how I can't remember that. But so it was, it's based off of that, speaking about my story. Basically the things that I've been through and how my faith got me through it. And the artistic part comes through the fashion. And so as I speak, you came?
I came to the first one. I was there, baby. I was there, suited and booted.
She was in there, suited and booted, and walked that runway. Okay.
I know. You get to walk the runway. You get to feel your queen vibes.
Yes,
all
you get
day.
to feel your queen because we
Yes.
are all queens
All
and
right.
kings. Okay.
Yes.
So we did that. Okay. So yeah, it will be going on hopefully April 2020. But I'm so excited because the first one was so dynamic.
It was awesome.
I mean, it exceeded my expectations. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It was great.
Right.
It was awesome. I loved. I'm not even gonna spoil it.
No, you gotta
you gotta see it. Spoiler alert! You're not gonna be ready for this. That's all I'm telling you. I loved it.
And I've been modeling for 8 years. For me, I wanted to make sure that this was different. Something that when you go to, you're like, you know what? I've never been to this. Because, like I said, we're bringing things together, the fashion and the word, and knowledge, and how to leave out of here on fire. You know, you want to come in one way but leave another way. That's what, you know.
Transform.
That's it. Transform it. Boom down.
Transformations, baby.
You gotta get into it.
Get into it. Get into it. Yes.
So like I said, it's going to happen hopefully April 2020, and we have even more coming up. Kentucky, we're going to Kentucky this summer in June. It's going to be a show. 250 people plus already are looking to come. Got the designers already. And I'm supposed to be going to Nigeria. That's tentative, though, with everything going on. But I'm supposed to be bringing the Know Your Worth Experience International.
Get it,
girl. So, hey, girl, I'm in there.
Yes,
I love it.
Yeah. Because I'm supposed to be going to London in June.
That's right. So, guess what? We praying because that's still going to happen. You know, God will make it work.
We're going to make it work.
Yeah, always. So, so that's what's going on with that right now. And the songs that I went to record, they're going to go with the show. Okay. So, and on top of the play that we're going to have for the class act, and I told you a little bit about that, but I'm going to keep that under wraps.
Keep it under wraps. Don't tell them everything.
I'm not going to tell them everything. You know I can talk, right? Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Don't give them all the tea.
Not all the tea.
Don't give them all the tea.
Right.
Save some.
Save some.
So, what inspired you to do, I mean, outside of the book?
Right.
Because I know you said, you know, a lot of it came from the book.
Yeah, well.
But then you said something else.
The confidence. Well, basically me growing up as a plus size woman and me losing my mom at the age of 10, it was a lot of confidence that needed to be built in me. A lot of things that I didn't know that were broken inside of me. So it took women that I'm trying to be like me, I want to say, to help me along my journey. So I wanted to take the Know Your Worth experience because each of us have certain things, certain purposes, a worth that surpasses what people try to tell us, you know. And I wanted to be that woman to help other women. Now it's not even just women, people, young boys, men, to really know who they are because, like I said, society tries to put us in a box, especially as African American people, to be honest with you, try to put us in a box. But we are so much more than what they try to tell us. Absolutely. And I want us to know that we're priceless. No money, no nothing can be put on who we really are in Him. So was my inspiration.
You know what? I should have asked you to wear your crown.
Yeah,
I know. I'm trying to figure out why she wasn't in it.
Looking at her like it's something missing on you.
I looked at her and I was like, she didn't bring it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I be on Chef about his chef hat. He still don't wear the chef hat.
So you know what? You invite me back next time. I'll wear that crown.
Wear the crown.
Okay,
wear your crown. So we got
when you come to my event.
There we go. I'm gonna wear it.
So we have some food. You want to raise up your food so you can show
get your food porn. Oh yes, Lord.
Yeah. So you have to.
Look at this, guys.
Now we have, and that's not a really good shot.
You gotta get over here. Hold on. Let me help you real quick.
What do I do? Oh, she's gonna show you. She's gonna show you delicious.
You got some food porn.
Yes. There we go.
Do you see it? It's the light.
Ooh. Is it the light?
Okay, yeah, it's probably the light or the color. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we have us Chef.
Come on, Chef.
So we're gonna have Chef come back right quick.
There
Chef,
he is.
Come on in the lounge.
Yes, come in the lounge.
Come on in the lounge. Come on, Chef. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna pass all these plates out.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want to sit on nobody's food. You know, and it was nice and hot, but y'all was getting y'all.
No, we
gossip
still
on.
got it. It's still warm.
Yeah, it's still warm.
So you gotta come on in here and get and look at the people. Come slide.
What's
over.
going on? Okay, y'all can y'all see my black?
No, scoot
black
over.
stuff now this way. Okay, here we go. This is what we have in today. We have Cajun shrimp.
I showed them
Alfredo
already.
pasta. You showed them already? Okay,
Yep.
Isn't it look delicious? It
does. Oh my gosh.
It does.
Got a plate that's gonna crack off. You showing the vegetables?
Yeah, no, not yet.
And then not the vegetables.
Okay, so we got. I guess I gotta get up real close for the food porn
Yep.
next to it.
Get
and
the
everything.
food porn going. Nope, back it up.
Yeah, back
There
it
you
up. Boom,
go.
there. Up, lost the fork. Chow down. So this is the mixed vegetables. Let me get a good angle on the rice so y'all can really check it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got that.
That's the mixed vegetables with a little Cajun seasoning, and we're having shrimp Alfredo with the homemade Alfredo sauce. None of that jar stuff.
So she's yumming. She's yumming up.
Yummy.
So what you say, Queen?
Delicious.
All right. What you think, Queen?
Means damn good.
Remember we said if you're not talking, you're enjoying
You're
it.
enjoying yourself. So just moving right along, Chef. What do you have going on? What do you come talk to people?
Man, it's like what I don't got it going on, which is
got it going
man.
on.
June 13th, Ladies Pamper Party. June 20th, we are doing the relaunch for our kidney fundraising disease. The world is not enough. Then July 13th, the erotic art party. So the erotic art party consists of models walking around semi-nude.
I'm gonna be one.
I'm gonna be there.
We have one lady that's gonna be naked on the table with food on top of her.
Me.
So it's gonna be real fun, a nice little entertaining evening. Everything can be found on Eventbrite.
Oh, fabulous.
So it's gonna be the Ladies Pepper Party is coming up first, and the week after that is a kidney fundraiser for disease.
And where's the
awareness
kidney
and stuff.
fundraiser again?
It is. I'm going to book the hall this week, so I have a location June 20th. June 20th. So mark your calendars for the 13th. Ladies Pamper Party, ladies only. And then June 20th is the kidney fundraiser disease. And then erotic art party is coming up in, July 13th? July 13th.
Please send me all of those dates.
I want to go.
Put me down for.
It's going to be very erotic.
Table. I'm going to be a table sampler. Sample my stuff on the table. Sample the
goodies on top of goodies on top of the table.
Chef, what you gonna lay on me? What you gonna lay on me?
Thank you, Kush.
Chef, what you gonna lay on me? What you gonna lay on me, Chef?
Facebook jail.
What you gonna lay on me?
She gonna end us in Facebook jail talking about. They
I'm
gonna
lay
say,
a few different
Wanda
things
did
on
it,
you. A
click.
few different things on
You
you.
gonna lay a few different things. Chef, what? I want some
It's going to be some meat.
meat. Oh, well, Chef, I want some chocolate.
It's going to be some chocolate on you too. A little meat, little chocolate,
Strawberries,
a little bit
cherries.
of fruit, just a little bit of
little bit of this,
You
little
can be
bit
a
of
full
that.
buffet. How about
All
that?
right then.
I am a
Yes,
full
ma'am.
buffet.
Yes, ma'am.
I am a full buffet.
So you can be a little sample, a little bit of
Can the
everything.
church say amen?
Amen.
Yes, I am a full buffet.
So we're gonna give everybody get a chance to come out and hang out. I got a all lady staff that evening. So I have a bartender that's going to be catering to the ladies, and so it'll be a real nice, selective, good evening. Okay. And then, fellas, I forgot about y'all. I'm going to do a party, to where y'all can come and meet some of these gorgeous, beautiful women that's here in Atlanta.
Well, they should be at the erotic party.
Well, I try to get them to come out, and then when they see me posting pictures and everything, man, I should have came on out to the party, man. There's a bunch of women there.
I mean, that's the erotic party is for everybody, right?
Eventbrite, and then everything is always found on any of my events is always found on Eventbrite. So you ladies can find everything on Eventbrite.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. So let's just do a roundabout and let people know how to get in touch with you, Chef.
1-800-Pornhub. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's a joke, people. It's a joke.
That's why he got put in Facebook jail. He gonna send me that picture that got him locked up. So 1-800-Pornhub. You can reach the chef. She started moving on.
You can contact me on Facebook, Antonio L. Smith, or Chef Antonio Smith. Instagram is under Zynora's Catering, Zynora Catering.
Right now,
Zinor
y'all
Catering.
better go to Instagram because he's locked out of Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he's fine.
I could party on Instagram all day long, but Facebook they don't like me
They
too
don't like
much.
party.
Yeah.
Pass her the mic, Chef. Let Miss Queen.
I'm back. Hello. Check. Microphone 1, 2. I love it. But yes, so where to reach me? Is that what we're doing?
Where to reach you.
Okay, well, Alicia T on Facebook. Oh, no. Wait. No.
Miss Faith Hub.
Rewind. No. That's not me, okay?
Miss Faith Hub.
Right. Alicia T on Facebook. Instagram, model_me_Alicia T. And also I have a Beauty for Ashes page, so at BU for Ashes on Instagram. So that's where you can find me.
Okay.
That's right. And you can reach author Chimia Hill-Burton on Facebook as author Chimia Hill-Burton, and Instagram as author Chimia Hill-Burton, and Twitter as Angel Chimia.
Angel Shimia.
And you can reach me at Karen with Miracle Hands at Facebook, or you may contact me at 770-284-1861, Karen with Miracle Hands Home Care.
Great. Hey, guys, we're going to take a quick break. I want you to check out Jeremy Johnson, and when we come back, we're going to just be saying goodnight to you. But this is Live Out Loud by Jada Prince. Jeremy Johnson, a.k.a. Jada Prince. So please follow him on Instagram. He's also available for bookings, which you can call him in to book and perform at your live event. He's a dynamic performer, and he just had his cast come off, so he's in rehab, but he is recovering nicely. So shout out to Jada Prince, and
Shout out. Love
I
you.
hope you love this song because we love it.
We do.
1 minute you could be alive, next minute you're a corpse, buried 6 feet underground, no one's sure. All we got is right now. 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 Right. Take a step back. You make me wanna live out loud. Your love makes me free and proud. Shouting from the mountaintops. You make me wanna live out So what are we afraid of? Let's run out into the sun. Let's leap off a waterfall, 'cause you're the one. All we got is right now. 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 Right. Take a step back. You make me wanna live out loud. Your love makes me free and proud. Shouting from the mountaintops.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us today. I hope that you all had a fabulous time because I know I did. My guests was amazing. Again, if you want to be entertained, this is the entertainment group right here. You know, we come to you because we really feel as though we have something to offer you. The Women in Biz are amazing. You can catch the Women in Biz every third Sunday here on the show. And every first Sunday, we're here with just different guests and talking about different issues. Our amazing chef, shout out to Antonio L. Smith for providing us a lovely meal today. Next time you'll be seeing him, the kitchen will be hot. So, you know, we'll be bringing you some more special treats and everything. And if all goes well, we're going to have our first book launch on the show. Our author, Chimia Hill-Burton, will be launching her fourth book. And we just want you to be a part of that. So, you know, as always, I say the I Am Enough talk show, Where Your Dreams Matter, was designed to be a positive platform. We can talk about informative issues. We can get down to the nitty-gritty. But we always want to be transparent in a way that we come to you with love, for love. You know, we want to provide this platform to lift you up and to inspire you, to encourage you, so you can feel that your dreams matter and so that you can know that there is a team behind you supporting your dreams. If you are interested in being a part of our environment here, all you have to do is just send us an email to IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com. That's IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com. Please go and like us on Facebook and Instagram. You can check out Wanda D. Hollis on YouTube. Hit that bell, subscribe, and then check out the content. I come to you most mornings on Facebook to do an inspirational type of dose on the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur page. So please come over there and just rock with us there. All I want to do is be making a difference and an impact that will inspire you to take life and give life all you got. Because as that song says, all we got is right now. So no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what life looks like, all you got is right now. And we are enough, and we are more than enough. So until we meet again, it's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, signing out. Don't forget, I love you, love you, love you, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Ta-ta, and bye for now. It may take some time, so don't try to find it in this rhyme. My place is not for a petite bath. I'm here to soak down deep in your mind. And like a sponge, my desire is to soak up all your thoughts. Play with Cupid's arrow until you get caught behind the sharp spear that whispers in your ear. From old school to new school ballads and iTunes, keep up with the snapping new jack. Yeah, you deserve a big pat on the back. Or should I sit in your lap, dancing? I'll be your private dancer. No money's needed, I'll do it for fun. Sex in the city or in the ride, pull up in the driveway, happy days, baby.